What's up, y'all, man? Another episode podcast. Well, I don't even want to call this episode a damn podcast episode. I'm just really just trying to catch a vibe. You know what I'm saying, with y'all and just kick it. So I really just want to kick it off with appreciating everybody who checked this out, man, and who who being a part of this and listening to you, boy, trying to get some game and talking to the not talking to the damn guests, but listening to the guests. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? People could come through and check this out. So this right here on this vibe, man, I'm just gonna discuss, you know what I'm saying, a few different topics, recap on some guests who came through, talk about some future stuff, and let's just kick it and have a good time, man. If you listening to this on the podcast platform like Spotify and Apple and things like, you probably ain't getting the facial expressions, but we're gonna have us a good vibe. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Either way go, appreciate you for tuning in, tapping in, man. I appreciate you. Let's just really start it off, man. First thing I want to talk about, man, is just planning. You gotta plan stuff out. It's not gonna go how you plan it per se, but the point is when you plan it, you know what you getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like the end point. So when you making decisions, when things come up, you know what's the best decision, what's the best way to navigate. You know what I'm saying? Like you know that kind of stuff. So, make sure you have a plan with whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's something that you really want to be doing. Like it's just, that's kind of how I go. That's kind of how I've been doing it. Just planning it. And it don't go exactly how I plan it, but the beauty is it be going. You know what I'm saying? And because I have a plan in place, it kind of helped me, it kind of keep me on track. Sometimes you got to pivot a little bit, but you know where you're going. When you don't know where you're going, it's easy to get lost. It's easy to make that left before you're supposed to make it and then be 40 blocks down the road. But when you know what I'm saying, when you have that plan in place, you kind of know a way of how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to touch on that planning part. That planning piece is huge. You know what I'm saying? But man, I ain't gonna go that deep yet, man. How y'all doing? Y'all chilling? Where y'all at? Y'all in the living room? Y'all in the car? Y'all chilling with y'all people? Me is fucking late night. Kids then went to bed. Wife in the bed. And I'm just like, man, let me go record. Let me share some love that y'all sharing with me. Let me go talk some game. Let me go get down with y'all, man. I know a couple cool things I want to talk about is some of the guests that just came on, man. If you ain't check out the last recording with KR, man, please check that out. I feel like that he gave some good real estate pointers for people who want to get into real estate, but you still have your 9 to 5. You still trying to figure out how you want to save. You don't want to go heavy investing, but you kind of want to start building something. Like he gave a good slow start. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he gave a very low level of starting. Like he gave a good beginner starting point. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. I don't know what to tell you. You just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Some people just be chilling. I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Some people just be like, and it just be cooling. And that's fine. I feel like at the end of the day, the way things go is like, you do what make you happy. If that's what make you happy, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I think we kind of get lost with what we trying to do. We kind of get lost in like, I got to prove this point or I got to accomplish this by this age. But at the end of the day, And if your ass working at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, taking your breaks and you cool, you go home, you chilling, and the situation you got is cool, then that's it. Leave it at that. 'Cause at the end of the day, everything you're doing is for yourself. And if that's what's making you feel comfortable, do it. But then I know I got other people like, man, hell nah. And that's cool too, because that's what you want. So you go get it. You go check out that last episode and take notes and figure out what he talking about, because he talk about some big gems on there, some big ones. And on the other side, you know what I'm saying, if you just cooling, you just cooling. And if you just cooling and you listening to me, man, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I mess with you if nobody else do. I don't care what they say about you. You alright with me. You know what I'm saying? But get back on topic, man. Another cool episode was Coach Carter, man. Shout out to him for getting on the platform. You know, and giving me a few minutes of his time, man. I appreciate that. He gave some good pointers, you know what I'm saying, too, on real estate. His was more so about, like, you know, diversifying, you know what I'm saying, and not having all your eggs in one basket, you know, because he spoke on, like, in that 2008, in that crash in the market, when the real estate went down, like, you know, he was like, shit spooked him, you know what I'm saying, he lost a lot. And he, like, you know, it's when he learned to, like, diversify. And 2020 came, and he was like, hold on, I can't get it. He said in New Jersey, like, he couldn't get into the properties and stuff, and it was a lot of red tape. So, you know what I'm saying, I guess he had that 2008 feel coming back, so he started coaching and teaching and spreading the game that he knew. So, you know what I'm saying, like, don't feel like, basically what he was saying was just, you know, diversify. That was his thing. But I feel like with him, the big game he spoke on was, like, just opening your eyes and seeing what other people doing and just watching it. Kind of like how y'all doing right now. Appreciate y'all for that. Like, just talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, just when you on social media, you just scrolling. Like, scrolling, catch game, like, what they doing? Oh, how they doing that? Okay. That's how, okay. But then don't compare it to you and be like, oh, I'm not. And I wish I would. It's like, that ain't you. They doing them. That's they highlights. You do you. And, you know what I'm saying? And you run your race of how you got to do it. That's how I see it, you versus you. But, you know, he spoke on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping your eyes peeled on stuff and making things go how it go and not, you know what I'm saying, not having everything in one basket. So, you know, that was some cool stuff. I got some more cool episodes coming up in December. That's going to be cool. You know, obviously me and KJ got big things coming up, but we got episodes coming up too. I know next year we turning up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should be turning up next year. No, I don't want to hear all that New Year's resolution. Listen, scratch all that. Let's just get in our bag, man, and let's just make it happen. Straight like that. Let's just get in our bag and let's make some moves. Forget all that extra stuff, all that other stuff, all that New Year's resolution, new year, new me, and I'ma stop, man. Let's just do it now. Leading up to the new year, let's start the transition now. What is November? Let's do it now. You know what I'm saying? So to segue out of that, man, another cool thing I feel like, man, is confidence. You know what I'm saying? In going into that New Year's resolution, you gotta have that confidence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that confidence in knowing, like, shit, no matter how this go, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna make it happen. That's where the real gameplay come in, that fourth quarter, that, you know what I'm saying, that maneuver, how I'm gonna do this and how I'm gonna make, like, you gotta have that confidence that I'm gonna make this happen regardless. You know, it's a big piece. People don't talk about that confidence piece, but you gotta believe in you, bro. And if nobody else do, you got to. You can't add on top of it. They ain't believing in you and you ain't believing in you. It's gonna be tough. Make it happen, bro. Make it happen. And then on top of that confidence piece, I feel like relationships. That's a big one. I don't want that to go over people's head, man. Them relationships is big, man. They got places relationships will get you that money can't. Trust me, I tell you that now. They got places you can't get in because you do or don't have the money. It's because you don't know the right person to get you in there. That relationship piece. But I'm gonna tell you though, like with the relationships, you can't have relationships that's wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Have fun, enjoy yourself, goddammit. I mean, shit, if you wanna chill for a little minute, chill. Shit, you ain't gotta worry about doing it this way or that way and this and that. Look, you can chill, but at the same time, leverage your relationships and don't let them waste your time. And I done had a lot of my time wasted with a lot of people. You know, I done been in some groups and some relationships that was, what we doing here? You know what I'm saying? And feeling like I'm being over leveraged. So, you know, you gotta have some good relationships that you adding value, they adding value. Ain't no time being wasted. I feel like my thing for me is in my relationships, either you adding fun and excitement to my life, or you putting some money in my pocket, or we learning together. I feel like if it don't fit in them three, it's kind of like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? If we just gossiping about people, if we just fucking bumping heads and arguing, man, what we doing? I'ma holler at you. You know, it's cool to mess with people. It's cool to mess with people the long way. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mess with you. I'm gonna pop in, boom, boom, boom. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, couple minutes, and I'm out. I'm out of here. Ooh, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of relationships, I know they got a lot of people who feel like I done went MIA. You know what I'm saying? I've been living under a rock. You know what I'm saying? But now I really ghosted. But you know what I'm saying? To them people, just know, man, you know what I'm saying? I still fool with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just I had to focus on me. A lot of things I started noticing, man, is damn wife keep texting me. It's like I was so focused on other people, man, trying to help other people grow. It was like a 70-30 thing. 70% I was putting into myself, and 30% I'm trying to give you this play and give you that play. Oh, this how I'm doing this and showing this. And I was in that mode, like I wanted to help people, and I was so excited. I was figuring shit out so bad that I'll give you the sauce. Like, oh, look at this. That's what I'm doing. Boom. Hey, look, check this out. Nah, don't do that like that. You need to. And I started realizing, like, man, I need to put that same goddamn energy into myself. You know, and I feel like I got a lot of people out here doing that. You know what I'm saying? You want to deal with and help other people. That you forget, like, shit, that time you spent helping other people, you could have been helping yourself. But don't get me wrong. If it's people you helping and they progressing, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, while they progressing, they could help you on some stuff. It should be adding value both ways. But it's like, if you trying to give people stuff and help them out with things and shit, they wasting your damn time. They ain't doing it. They coming back and they, oh man, whoop-de-wop, blah, blah, blah. Man, no, look, I'ma holler at you. So I just remove myself from the rooms, man, where I could focus 100% on myself. I'm selfish now. I'm real selfish. I don't really even talk about what I'm doing. I just do it. I just make it happen. You're going to see it when it happens. And even when it happens, you might not see it. But if you around the people who in my circle, then you will find out. You will know. Or if it's meant for you to know, you would know. And I feel like we all got to get on that. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk more action. Let's get to execution. You know what I'm saying? Just let's make it work. Another cool topic I want to speak on, man, is a question I get a lot from a lot of people is how to invest. People always ask me, what you invest in, what you put your money in, how you do this and how you doing that. What I always tell people, and I'm going to tell y'all here because, you know what I'm saying, y'all hanging with me, and if y'all made it this far, y'all fucking with me. I really ain't going to tell you what to invest in, but I could tell you how to invest. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't invest in what I'm investing in, because the things that I'm investing in now I've learned to invest in from my experiences and my interests. Because when you invest in something, when you putting your time into something, you gotta like it to an extent. You gotta be willing to be like, I wanna do this, and when I hear this, my whiskers go up. Like, oh, what's going on with that? Like, if that stocks for you, like, you like to hear the news about the stocks. You like to look at the price jump and the dips and all these different things. You know what I'm saying? So you have to figure out what you like to do. So I would say invest in yourself, like your education. You know what I'm saying? Like whether that's courses from people, whether that's books. I'm heavy in books. Whether that's in courses, whether that's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a mentor, that's a cool one too. Like invest in yourself. That's first and foremost. Learning your money, learning how to budget. You know what I'm saying? Courses. The next thing is now once you do all those things and invest in yourself, now you can invest in what you like. You know what I'm saying? If you like nails and things like that, like invest in it. Put the money in, believe in it. Because believe it or not, whether you invest in what you want or not, you investing regardless. And you might say, like, how the hell I'm investing? I ain't investing in nothing. You investing, bro. If you go and buy them Nikes, if you watching TV, watching Netflix, you investing. You just invested in that Netflix show indirectly because you watching it and you giving them revenue. So you investing your time into that. That's an investment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything we do, every decision we make is an investment. So why not intentionally invest? Even when you put your money in a savings account that ain't getting you no money from doing it, you investing. Because you investing in the bank to secure your money. And guess what the bank doing? They flipping it. You know, like bricks. They flipping it 100 times. You know what I'm saying? So whether you want to be investing or not, trust me, you investing. You know what I'm saying? So know that. So like I said, invest in yourself, education, finances, courses, mentorship, all that good stuff. Invest in that. And then after that, you invest in the things that you like to do. And these things, if you listen to our old episode with me and KJ, invest in the things that you do, that you like to do, those everyday things. It's the thing, what KJ says, the thing you do with the least amount of effort. You know what I'm saying? You do that every day. The thing, for me, what I say is, it's the thing that you do that people be like, damn, how you did that? And you be like, what you mean? That was nothing. That right there, invest in that. On top of investing in other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people into stocks and stuff right now. A lot of people into starting different businesses. And I feel like right now, that entrepreneurship piece and stuff is a wave right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a big wave for people. So, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure that when you get into the entrepreneurship, you're doing it for you. Make sure you're doing this entrepreneurship piece for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, entrepreneurship is so cool. It's popping right now. It's the cool thing to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that wave right now. That probably eventually will pass. I hope it don't, because I feel like everybody should be getting their own money on the side, on the main, however you doing it. I feel like you should be doing it, but don't do it because it's a status quo. Like when being a vegetarian was cool years and years ago. Like, don't do it because you're trying to be of this elite class of people who entrepreneurship. Do it because it's like, I'm trying to make some money. You know what I'm saying? I want to be free. You know what I'm saying? Do it with some type of intention. You know what I'm saying? Don't just do it just because, like, this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that's something you're doing because it's in you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just out here and you just like, I'm selling t-shirts, like, you ain't gonna get far with it. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually it's gonna fall off. That hype behind it that you have, like, oh, this is so cool, I like this, like, that shit don't go. And when that go, and it's just you in the business and the money coming in, you're gonna be like, I'm about to stop doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're doing something, it take time. Like, go back and look at any company. You know what I'm saying? Research. Go look at any company, any business, anything that started. look at how long it took them. You know what I'm saying? Look at how long it took them for to really make a jump. So at the beginning, there's a lot of money and sweat equity. I mean, even like this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Like this is one of the biggest things that I'm opening up and letting y'all see. Is like me grow this podcast. Like this is me putting in a whole lot of sweat equity and money into this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my time. But I'm liking it, kicking it with y'all. Like y'all listening to it and y'all tuning in. So I feel like it's only right. I like to talk. Y'all liking to learn and kick it with me or whatever the reasons is. Like we here though. You know what I'm saying? So this is just an example, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you just gotta get it, man. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be willing to go past the hype. That's all I'm really just trying to get at with it, man. But to speak on that timepiece, to go a little further with that, is like your time is valuable, bro. Them 24 hours, that's valuable, man, because you don't get no more. Once that day is gone, that day is gone. So you got to spend your time well, man. I mean, I feel like there's so many ways I could talk about time, y'all, bro. Like, time is like, man, time is crazy. You know, it's like, time is of the essence. Like, you got to spend it wisely, like what you doing with it. Like, you can't be wasting it, man. Like, yo, like, when you have this time, like, it got to be used to build and do whatever you're trying to do. Because it's like, how can I put it? It's like a lot of people want stuff, right? Like everybody wants something. Whatever it is, you want it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that may be. A house, a car, this job, this business, this whatever it may be, that's something that you want. But to get to it, you got to sacrifice some of your time. It's like, what did you do leading up to the point of what you're trying to get? You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to take the steps to get there. What it's going to cost you? Money, sweat, tears, time. It's going to cost you all of those things, but you have to put in that work to get it. You want to be a doctor. What did you do today for tomorrow? What you going to do tomorrow for next week? What you going to do next week for next month? It's like the things you do have to lead up to that thing. That's where the planning come into play. Once you put in the confidence, once you put in the time, once you put in the planning, once you put in the relationships, once you add on top of that the confidence. I'm giving y'all game. Y'all listening? I could just cut this off. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, those are the things. And on top of all of that, you gotta do all of those things consistently. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that consistently. And it's like check, bro, I just told y'all. Y'all watching me on this podcast. Y'all watching me grow this. This is the one thing I feel comfortable sharing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watching me grow this and show y'all my consistency. Next year's gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting y'all with fire game. You know what I'm saying? Next year. But it's like, I'm saying, like, it take that sacrifice and things to make shit grow, bro. Like, you can't expect nothing you ain't giving nothing. I feel like anything you want, you gotta be like, what I'm giving up for it. Because you're not gonna just get it. You're not gonna be like, oh, that's just what I want. I might just go get. Nah. It ain't that simple. It's simple, but it ain't that goddamn simple now. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to work for it. Straight up. That's just how I'm gonna put it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. I just want to tap in with y'all on that, man. Like, on them topics, man, on them recaps. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you just gotta put all those things together, man, and put it in your recipe and sauce it up and make it yours. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should do like Coach Carter saying, and watch other people and what they doing. But then you gotta make it your own. You listen to some of the stuff that I'm saying, and then you make it your own. Like, what makes sense to me? Like, where does it overlap? What are they all saying in common? What things can I package up and make my own? You know what I'm saying? And it's like those are the things you do to build up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta intentionally do things and make it work out in your favor. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know for me, man, one of the things I had to do was change my perspective. That's why I made the podcast. Podcast perspective is like, your perspective is literally everything. Because how you see it is how you do it. Because the way you are viewing whatever it is, you gonna pursue it that way. Like, if you see it from the left, you might come from the left because you like, that's how I'm seeing it coming together. So it's like, you gotta change your perspective for the better. You gotta be willing to learn. You gotta open your ears. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest things, man. That's probably one of the biggest things I learned this year. It's like, shut up and listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Be a student. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Being studious? Some shit like that. You gotta be that. You know what I'm saying? So just do them things. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was one of the biggest things for me. Like, I feel like every year I was leveling up and I was doing things, but it was like I didn't have the control. My why wasn't there. My purpose wasn't there. And that's one of the biggest things that helped me get control of my life. Is starting to understand what they meant. Because I used to always hit it, man. Like, you got to have a why. What's your purpose? Why you doing it? And then it wasn't clicking. But then once it clicked and I understood, like, what I'm trying to do and why I'm doing it, after that, it's like, you just got to walk in it, bro. You got to follow your gut after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to make it shake. That's really all it is to it, man. So, do that for me, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all greatly for tapping in with me, man, like y'all do, man. Because that keep me going, bro. The DMs, the views, the likes, let me know that y'all messing with me, bro. Like, I'm messing with that, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, that shit keep me coming into it. Like I told y'all from the beginning, from the first clip I recorded, saying, like, the more y'all tune in and the more y'all request it and show me y'all into it, the more I'm gonna get into it. Because I could talk for years. Ask anybody. I talk to you forever and give you game. All I ask is that you use it. That's all I want you to do. Don't have me wasting my time. Like, even with these guests, like, they giving game. Like, go ahead and go get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really how I'm gonna close it out, man. It's just plan, spend your time wisely, build your relationships, have the confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, know why you doing it and know the purpose behind what you doing. And then from there, you golden. And make sure you're doing it for you. Don't be an entrepreneur just because it sound cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't be an entrepreneur just because that's the thing to do. Do it because that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm going to close it out, man. Make sure y'all keep checking in with your boy. Keep writing your boy. Keep liking. Keep sharing. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all damn like. That's one of the things. On my last two, I'm getting views, but y'all lazy ass ain't liking. I know what it is. It ain't that y'all don't want to like it. Y'all lazy. Don't do your boy like that, man. Just tap in with your boy. Give your boy a like. You know what I'm saying? And that way it could get pushed a little bit more. When you like it, it's telling the algorithm that, oh, people mess with this. Let's push it out. Cause I don't know why you can get all the views, but they don't keep pushing it if you're not liking it. So you gotta like it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like. You already subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you can see when I'm posting new stuff. Tap in with your boy. Got the P.O. box in my bio. Y'all can send your boy some stuff. I got a bunch of big stuff coming up, man. Tap in with y'all, boy. I appreciate y'all. Enjoy y'all night, morning, weekend, day, or whatever it is. Appreciate you for hanging out with me. I'm out.